of the opposition or his designate make their remarks as well. Thank you, Honourable Koya. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, sir, and Honourable Prime Minister, this is an issue that goes to the heart of every Fijian. And for this matter, sir, there is a start point. And that start point is this very constitution. And in it, there's a particular section, Section 40. And I'll read it aloud, Honourable Speaker, for the purposes of every Fijian hearing what we, as parliamentarians, must do. And I quote, Honourable Speaker, Section 40 is with respect to environmental rights. And it says that every person has a right to a clean and healthy environment, which includes the right to have the natural world protected for the benefit of the present and future generations through legislative and other measures. It is our job, Honourable Speaker, to ensure that our oceans are protected. Honourable Speaker, it wasn't so long ago when the motion was moved not even by the opposition, Honourable Speaker. It was moved by the Honourable Deputy Prime Minister Kamida. Honourable Speaker. It gathered the support of the whole House, Honourable Speaker. Not a single person in this particular House disagreed with that motion. Why, Honourable Speaker? Because of that section in this particular book and because we wanted to protect the future generations in Fiji. It is our ocean, Honourable Speaker. The Honourable Prime Minister, forgive me, sir, if I'm going to sound harsh today. The Honourable Prime Minister took it upon himself to decide because he thinks that the scientific proof is okay. Honourable Speaker, I'll hold up my hand. I have seen, because I've been part of the discussions with this, I have seen the differing scientific reports that say otherwise, Honourable Speaker. You've seen the people protesting, and I might add, we weren't even allowed to protest for that. But you've seen people protesting not just here, but around the world with respect to this particular discharge. Honourable Speaker, there was an impassioned speech here by everyone. Every single Deputy Prime Minister spoke about it, sir. Everybody that could that day spoke about it. The science is still inconclusive, Honourable Speaker. We cannot, we must not. We must make sure that we continue in the same vein that we have as the protectors of the environment. Honourable Speaker, Fiji has become a massive voice around the world with respect to the environment. What now? What are they going to call us now? When suddenly we've decided that we're going to say that it's okay to release that nuclear wastewater into the Pacific Ocean. That seat of ours now is in question. I understand, we all understand our relationship with Japan. But there are times when we differ, Honourable Speaker. The science is still inconclusive. Honourable Speaker, we as a nation we are in a position where we guide our Pacific Island brothers and sisters. They look to us for guidance. They look to us so much, Honourable Speaker. The dumping also violates the Rarotonga Treaty. What happened to that? We're signatories. What happens to that? We are a leading voice in the Pacific region. We have a long history of leadership in the Pacific region. Honourable Speaker, this is not just a creek. This is the whole of the Pacific Ocean. And yes, we must get, and the operative word here, Honourable Speaker, is conclusive scientific results. Right now, the scientific results are still inconclusive. Honourable Speaker, a huge economy, a huge country, a huge power in the world, like China, has suddenly decided they're going to ban completely Japanese fish. What does that say to us, Honourable Speaker?
Even South Korea.
South Korea also. Honourable Speaker, You can say geopolitics if you want to, but that's not a decision that's taken lightly. They have the necessary expertise, we don't. There are several conflicting reports. Honorable Speaker, I have here different reports from universities, from different Greenpeace, etc., that say that the proof is still inconclusive, Honorable Speaker. I urge the Honorable Prime Minister that in light of the fact that this whole House that represents every single citizen in Fiji condemned this. We must continue to condemn it. We must continue to condemn it with a proviso, obviously, that says that until we get absolute conclusive proof that it's okay for disbursement. And again, when I say that, the question was asked by the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. If it's, and he said it very, very passionately, sir, if it's okay to put in the Pacific Ocean, why can't they put it on their gardens, in their rivers? What is it? We all understand. I could stand here for an hour, Honorable Speaker, talking about tritium and all the different things. There are 64 radioactive elements that actually go into the ocean. Of those, they have a shelf life. Some go to in 1,000 years, some go to 14 years. If tritium is actually ingested by the fish, it gives it an extra life. What happens to our walu? Are we going to end up with two-headed walu? Who knows? But Honorable Speaker, I plead on behalf of every single Fijian, and I know this, on behalf of every single person in government who stood up and spoke on it with the Honorable Prime Minister. Please retract what you did. Retract it unless we get conclusive proof. We cannot, we must not hurt our future generations. The rest of the world has hurt our future generations already. We have a seat, a higher seat in every single table, in every place that we visit, sir. Fiji has a massive reputation in terms of being the protectors of environment. We must continue in that same mold. And I urge the Honorable Prime Minister, please, sir, we must protect our future generations. The science is inconclusive. We don't know what it's going to do to human health. And that is the major question that still hasn't been answered. Pacific Island Forum, also leaders are actually, I've been a part of it, sir, so I know. Once again, sir, my time is up, but I urge you, Honorable Prime Minister, please reconsider your stance with respect to it, because the International Atomic Agency report, as we all know, there are many things that they've done that are inconclusive. It's not, and they've been condemned by the developed nations with respect to that. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. I now call on the